centre. It's Kenyan who's just forging ahead. Not by much though, it's only half a metre. Neck and neck, stride for stride.
It was built up as the race of the century, with world record holder Eluid Kipchoge versing the second fastest man KENENISA bekele for the throne. But London Marathon 2020 has brought more surprises than anyone could have hoped for. Join us today as we take a look at the stunning conclusion to one of the most anticipated marathon races in history.
Not by much though, it's only half a metre. Neck and neck, stride for stride.
The London Marathon is famous for always drawing most of the world's best runners, due to the level of competition. So when the news came out that 2020 was going to feature two of the greatest distance runners, Eluid Kipchoge and KENENISA bekele, the anticipation was over the roof. But then,
now Ethiopia's KENENISA bekele, the second fastest marathon runner in history, has withdrawn from tomorrow's London race with a calf injury.
I have bad news. I will not race on Sunday.
Ending an unexpected showdown with Kenya's world record holder Eluid Kipchoge.
KENENISA bekele pulling out due to injury meant the path was clear for the Kenyan to claim a fifth London Marathon title in 6 years. At least that's what everybody thought. Despite the unpleasant cold and wet weather on the day, both Kipchoge and Kitata started the race looking very comfortable, along with Mo Farah, who was acting as a pacemaker. Towards the halfway mark, there were 10 or so runners in the lead group, followed by 5 runners in the second group, around 2 minutes shy of the leaders. The runners eased through the midpoint of the race, the leading time being 1 hour, 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Throughout the whole race, Kipchoge barely moved from his position, behind the pacemakers but looking comfortable. The pace for the race was barely picking up. At one point, the leaders clocked 5 minutes a mile, which is virtually a jog at elite level. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure you smash the like button. It will mean a lot to us. The leading group still had 9 runners. Kipchoge needed to shake a few off to ensure that those who favor a quick finish and slow overall time don't gain any advantage. 17 miles into the race, the final lead pacemaker had dropped out, and it was up to those who were in front to dictate terms. The Ethiopian Lemma leading the group, followed by Vincent Kipchumba and Kipchoge sitting third. Kipchoge isn't the sort to get dragged into a close sprint finish, so the fact that he hasn't left the leading group seemed to have the race setting itself up for a grand finish.
Seen much of him out there, and that's unusual for him. He likes to go to the front, he likes to push the pace, he likes to throw in some crazy moves, so I'm wondering if this...
Then, as never previously seen during his career, Kipchoge dropped back from a pack of 6 with just 3 miles to go, while Kitata moved to the front and began to push.
Looks like there's a little gap with Kipchoge there.
Yeah, in the last few strides, there's definitely a break now.
Before this race, Kipchoge's only loss in marathon was in Berlin 2013, when he placed second. Kitata kept the pressure on as the pack went to 5, then 4, and finally down to 3. As the pace eventually picked up, it was down to the 3, shoulder to shoulder, as they entered the finish more like an 800-meter race than a marathon. In one of the most exciting finishes in London Marathon, Kipchumba the first to strike for home, only to be overtaken in the line by Kitata, just a single second separating the two men.
And Kitata, the two of them locked in battle, nobody giving even half a centimetre, but now Kitata finds a little bit extra. It's going to be Kitata who takes the victory. Kipchumba second, Lemma third.
Finishing the race in 2 hours, 5 minutes and 41 seconds. The 24-year-old Ethiopian managed to outpace the Kenyan. Ethiopian runner Sisai Lemma placed third in 2 hours, 5 minutes and 45 seconds, while Kipchoge came in a disappointing 8th place.
Of his marathons, and the first time he's been beaten since 2013. And the first time he's finished as low down. Now
Kitata showed a great determination to cross the line first, and in doing so has stunned the world. What did you think about the London Marathon? Were you shocked as we were? Please comment below. We would love to know your thoughts.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click on the like button. We try to release one video every week, so make sure you don't miss out. See you on our next video.